Hi guys. I'm at the park right now, a random park that I just found. By the way, if you're not aware, there is a there is a function on Google Map. If you go on Google Map, no matter where you are, there are little tabs at the top. Let's say park, outdoors, food, dining, wherever you are, you can always click there and find something around you. So I am the queen of finding a park near me. So I went to get my phone fixed. Not this one, the other one. The screen broke, and in between then, I had to go to the store real quick to run an errand while I was waiting for the guy to respond. And when I got back in the car, I started to feel a bit anxious, a bit tense, right? A bit tense, right? When I left my house, I was really feeling a bit like my head was tight. And I think it's because this morning my brother ordered me Starbucks and there was like a shot of espresso in it. I don't do well with caffeine, even if it's a little bit. There are certain. Uh, Caffeine has levels, right? There's strong caffeine, like espresso shots, and there's like medium roast, and then there's light roast. A light roast with a lot of milk and all the additional, I could try. But if it's a medium roast or a high roast or a strong roast, it affects me strongly. So I was really feeling kind of janky. When I left the store, I started to feel a little sad. And I am very aware of how my moods shift. And not only do I observe them, but I interact with them. Why are you feeling sad? What happened? You were just in the store. Is there a song that triggered your sadness? I ask myself these questions. Not because it's wrong to feel sad, but because it's exactly what you would do in therapy. If you learn to do that for yourself, then you learn to not need therapy. You learn to not need somebody to help you. So I learned to do that for myself already. After I dropped off the phone, I felt like, oh my God, it's things are just too much, right? And recently, for the past maybe 2 years, I've been working with autistic kids. And with autistic kids, there's a term called overstimulated. And I learned that I don't think that only autistic kids can be overstimulated. I think that all of us get overstimulated. When you're somewhere and you're like, oh, I don't want to be here anymore. I want to go home. I want to go home. I want to go home. And you can't really pinpoint what is making you want to go home. Here's how I experience overstimulation. I start to feel like the lights are too bright. I start to feel like I don't want people to look at me. Like right now, my eyes are closed. I don't want to look at anything. I feel like I'm taking in way too much at once. The sounds could be too much. I might want to put my own headphones and control the sound, meaning either play my music, play something relaxing, or just shut off the outside world. I become very irritable and jumping. My thoughts get a little racy, and talking feels exhausting, as you can tell right now. That even talking, I'm just like taking deep breaths just to be able to talk and finish this. Some people feel their heart beating fast. Some people feel their palms sweating. The overstimulation, if you don't, one, recognize it, and two, address it, and three, soothe it, it slips into anxiety. So if I don't recognize that I'm getting overstimulated, then I don't know that I need to soothe myself, because if not, I will quickly seep into the anxiety in the next minutes. How do I soothe myself? My mouth gets dry. My mouth is really dry. I find nature, like the park. The park, every time you get to the park, especially if there's like green field, because some parks just have like a playground, A lot of parks in, well, around where I live have like a playground and like a huge green grass area. The green grass area always makes me feel like there is a lot of space, which reminds my body to breathe really deeply, which tells my nervous system that I can relax, which tells my entire body that we are safe. How do I soothe? If I can't find a park and I have my phone and my headphones, I play relaxing music. I'm getting a call. The devil. It was Tom Smith from National Association. I don't know who the fuck Tom Smith is. So I listen to music that suits me. When you're feeling overstimulated, listening to quick tempo music, fast beat, loud drums, huge bass is not helping. It's just gonna make you feel more overwhelmed, more stressed, more tense. I prefer just instrumentals. Repeating instrumentals like piano going like a pattern that will repeat over and over and over, because it allows my mind to listen and relax without having to process anything. If the beat is changing, my brain is trying to catch the beat, listen to the beat, focus on the beat, predict the beat. But if it's a specific similar over and over, like when you listen to relaxing water trickling music, it's just water trickles, melody, water trickles, melody, water trickles, melody. That's it. Your brain is not, there's no surprises, there's nothing that's gonna shock you. It's the same thing over and over and over. That allows your mind to let go a little bit, to release the grip, the tight grip, and slowly ease. I prefer music with no words in that moment, because I don't want to hear you talking. Shut the fuck up. I drink water in these moments, and I find dark spaces because the light is too much. Like, for example, I am parked at the park, and there are so many lit up corners over there by the sun, but I found the place that has the most shade because I just want it to get dark. I'll put my sunglasses to help it even make it darker even more. That's another thing. When you meet people in public and they don't want to take off their glasses, it's not usually because they think they're cooler than you. Sometimes they do. But sometimes this person can be struggling or experiencing overstimulation, and they have to interact. They have to be in public. They have to be in people's faces, but they are overstimulated. So glasses gives you that barrier of, one, you can't see all my emotions if you can't see my eyes, and two, it lowers the light. It lowers the intensity of how much we're absorbing at once. And then I just wait it out. Just wait. Sometimes I'm so overstimulated that my muscles feel really tense and heavy, so I cannot do anything. Sometimes when they start to get loose, I try to color. Repetitive movement, repetitive music, repetitive sounds eases your mind and your body. If you experience these feelings and you never knew what it was, well, now you know. If you experience these feelings and you never knew how to deal with them, maybe now you know how to deal with them. Quiet sounds, quiet light, quiet energy. Give yourself some time. And sometimes you could be at work, you could be in public, you could be in the middle of a meeting, you could be in the middle of recording a video. Being aware allows you to prepare yourself. If I know that I get overstimulated during the day randomly when people are talking too much or whatever triggers my overstimulation, then in my purse I'm going to prepare 3 to 4 things that help me ground myself. And you would never even know that I'm struggling. One, I'll put my glasses on. Two, I usually would have a spray in my purse that smells very relaxing, usually lavender or eucalyptus. I would have gum, minted gum. The moment I put gum in my mouth and I'm chewing and the mint releases, my body and my brain are reminded to relax. Hey, we're chewing gum, we're cool. Relax. I would have my headphones with me so that I can listen to relaxing music. I would have water with me. There's these little chocolate candies that I take a lot, and they have valerian, chamomile, and lavender. Basically, you take them, you chew them. All you taste is the chocolate, but inside is chocolate and all these other things that I just listed. And within 10 minutes of chewing that candy, you immediately feel your whole body relax. It's like a mind relaxer. It's for relaxation. It's called my brain cannot think right now. But in editing this video, I will include the picture. It's $14.99 on the box. I buy it usually the bottle. I buy it usually at CVS or at Vons, and there's about, I think, 100 or 60 in there, 60 to 100. I don't know. Don't quote me on that. I'll put the image here. Don't trip. So if you're aware, you can be prepared. If you're prepared, then you don't. Your chances of failing are very slim. So practice self-care. Practice self-care in the middle of crisis. Practice self-care that is so subtle that the people around you might not even catch it. Because self-care is about self. It ain't about all these motherfuckers. It's about self. Listen to your body. If you're in a place where you realize that every time you go here, your body is triggered, pay attention to that. Pay attention to that. There is a memory associated with that specific place that is trapped in your body and manifests itself as trauma. And every time you go there, you get triggered. Acknowledge what it is. Once you acknowledge what it is, work on becoming free from it, which is healing, overcoming, understanding, breaking it down, however you want to put it. I hope that this resonated and is helping you guys. I'm tired of talking. I just want to listen to quiet music now. Sending you guys love. Bye.